Hey everyone, Empress here, back from a bit of a hiatus from doing videos. Shiny new channel and everything, mostly because I can't get into my old one. But I did put a link to it down in the description for my new channel in case you want to check it out. I used to do videos for a mobile MMO called World of Midgard that was in beta testing at the time. And I made a lot of videos for that until the game didn't really go anywhere or improve and kind of died out. So I took a break and I'm getting back to making videos now, but now I'm going to be doing Let's Play videos, game reviews, stuff like that, with more games than just one. So today, for my first video back, I'm doing a game called Skysaga Infinite Isles. It's a game that's currently in alpha. If you want to sign up, you just go to their website. You can see here up at the top. You register for an account. You can reserve a character name, and then if you're very lucky, you'll eventually get emailed an invite to join and play the game. So we're going to go ahead and launch. Now if you're like me and you've played Minecraft and you liked it, but you thought it was missing so much, better armor, better weapons, loot, quests, dungeons, stuff like that, then this is the game for you. Plus, while they do have a similar block kind of style to everything, it's not that old 8-bit super blocky style that Minecraft has that I could never really get past. So here you can see my character's hideout. Originally it's called like home or island or something like that, but there are title deeds you can find as loot that let you change, whatever your home is called. And I was lucky enough to get hideout as a drop, so that's what I used. This is my skyship. This is what we use to travel around places. And I'm actually going to get in this now because the first thing I do when I start for the day is go to pick up my quests. So we're going to go to the social hub. And this is a nice little thing they do on their loading screens. Players can upload photos and people vote on which ones are better. I don't really know if there's any kind of, benefit for having yours voted for, but it's fun anyway. Alright, and here we are at the social hub. This is where you can meet, talk to, trade with other players. There's a trader area where you can buy things from vendors that I will show you. And then there are 3 main guilds that you can get your quests from. First one is the Settlers Guild. This one focuses on building, improving your home island, making extravagant, wonderful things. So these quests are usually focused on materials, handing in materials, which is no problem for me because I hoard materials like crazy. So here is the Settlers Guild representative. You can take 5 quests from them in a day. They reset every 24 hours. So I'm going to take a few of the ones that I know I have. These 2 are for actual armor pieces, not materials, and I don't have the recipes for those, so I'm going to pass. Doing quests for these guilds, you level up in them, and leveling up in them gives you these things here for each guild, which you can then use at that guild's particular vendor. So here's the settler shop. I have 9 settler points if I wanted to buy anything here, but I already have the door and I don't have enough for anything else, so I'm going to keep saving. And what it's showing me up on the left is that because of all the stuff in my inventory, I can hand in 2 of these quests now, which is great. Oh, and I'm actually going to gain a level. Settlers Group rank 8. So now I'm going to have a mail. Yep, a mail for me in the mailbox. Settler rank 8 achieved, and it lets me pick one of the 3 prize boxes for my reward. So I got 2 settler points, sunsteel ore, some wood, and some knots. Knots are the currency in the game, so those are always good. And delete that. Okay, and now we're going to head over to the Explorers Guild. The Explorers Guild focuses on just what it sounds like, going on the adventures fighting people, opening chests, mining, stuff like that. There is a third guild, the Warriors. That's it's focused on PvP, but that's not available yet, so it's, you know, cool to look at, but there's nothing you can do there yet. And here we are at the Explorers Guild. There's the Explorer shop. And 5 more quests we can take. Alright. And I have 15 points with them currently. So I could go to the shop and see if they have anything. I already have that recipe, and I would rather buy a recipe than an actual item, because then I can, you know, make it over and over. So I'll keep saving. And now I'm going to show you the traders area. Being that this game is an alpha, there's still a lot of stuff that needs to be added and changed. Like currently, you can't sell items to any of the traders. You can only buy from them. Which sucks, because it would be a good way to get more nuts. But I personally have suggested it in the suggestion section on their forums, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, so hopefully we'll see that added in the future. Trying to see if there's anything good. It's mostly materials. Rose iron ore, very cool, very pretty. The different color ores do make a difference. When you make a recipe, it'll just say something like metal, and you add the one that you would prefer. Like if I added that rose iron ore, it would be pink. If I added the verdantite ore, it would be green. So it's pretty cool. You can see right now half of my outfit is pink and green. Then this trader sells the deeds I was talking about that change the title of your home area, but I don't want any of those because I'm really happy with Hideout. And this guy has some armor and some armor recipes, but still out of my price range. So we're going to move on. We're going to head back and start in on these quests. You can see other players running around getting their quests too. You probably noticed that the sky ships are a pretty big theme here in the world. I think it's pretty cool. It's a fun way to get around. Kind of steampunkish. Alright, and we're back at my hideout. So here you can definitely see how it still has the same block style, basically, that Minecraft has, but everything is so much more updated, stylized, prettier. You also have 2 arms that you can equip and use individually. Like for this setup I have 2 swords. For my first setup I have a torch and a pick for mining. Third one I usually have a torch and a sword for fighting in the dark. 5th one's my bow. 6th, that's where I put my food. It's nice having this little hotbar here that you can put different setups for. Alright, now we're going to go down into my hideout. I haven't really done anything to build yet. I've really been too busy doing the quests and hoarding materials and stuff like that. Okay, so I want to see what ones I can just grab from what I have. Brown pelts, Mark of the Mountain, and wool. Brown pelts. Wool's in the same one. wool. And mark of the mountain. Mark of the mountain. Great. So we can head back and turn these ones in. Clear out my inventory, clear out my quest list a little bit. And then we can go on an adventure to finish the rest of them. Well, hopefully the rest of them. As many as possible at least. No, had not improved it yet. I'm gonna get to it eventually, I swear. That one's definitely better. I already told you no. Alright, back at the social hub. You can see that one's blue and the rest are green. So we have to go to both guilds. I'll be quick about it. So we can get to the adventuring. The place looks so ominous at night. I love it. Alright, back to the Explorers Guild. Now thankfully they were smart about this area. You can't actually destroy anything here. Otherwise this place would probably be in pieces if there was anything left at all, because you know how people are. Awesome. Looks like I gained a level with them again as well. Which means I get to pick a new reward, which I love. Butcher's knife. Sweet. I'll take it. Alright, now we can get back to my island and get to the real fun. The adventures. So far, there are 4 different biomes that you can create adventures for. Well, go on adventures for. There's the wintry, snowy one, there's the forest, there's the mountain, and there's the desert. And you use keystone fragments that you mine on adventures to fuse together into a keystone, and then you use that keystone to go on an adventure, which is what I'm going to show you right now. Alright, back at my hideout. Can drop off everything I've got. Make a little room. Right, you can see here, this is a keystone like I was talking about. This one came as loot, so I didn't have to build it myself. This one is a hard adventure that will take you to Skysaga Citadel. So I'm going to take a look at my quests and I'm going to see if that's a good place to head to get some of these done. Skeletons, desert, unique landmarks, mountain. Well, Skysaga Citadel might be mountain. I'm not really sure. we'll give it a shot. Why not? Alright, so I need to equip the keystone. Make sure I've got everything I need for my trip. My food, weapons, torches, picks. Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to put it in the portal. And it's going to make our doorway to the Skypeak Citadel adventure. Oh, looks like this one is the snowy, wintry biome. Now in this one you have to be careful, because if you're out in the snow too long, your temperature bar goes down, and if it gets down too far you start taking damage from hypothermia. So you've got to get indoors, build yourself a fire, and warm up. In the desert it's the opposite. When you're out in the sun for too long you start to overheat, and you have to find shade and try and cool down. Alright, so here we are. Surrounded by evil goats. Yes, the goats will attack you. The sheep are nice though. And they're no match for my double sword style. Alright, so now we gotta try and explore in this snowy haze. Hopefully discover some landmarks to complete at least one of my quests. But if not, I'm sure we at least get some good loot. And in the end, that's what matters most, right? Ooh, a captain. Come on. Oh, he's got 2 swords too. They're surrounding me. You think you can run away? Hell no. No escape. No survivors. Get back here. Ooh, Captain is down. Beautiful. Where's that treasure? And someone's shooting arrows at me. Alright. Now we're going to break out the pickaxe. And yes, I came into their house and started busting up all their pots. Having a Link flashback, but I'm doing it for the same purpose. Instead of rupees, I get nuts. And treasure. Ooh, treasure. Alright. Oh shit. Nice little sword. Oh, and books. When you break down book stacks, you can get leather and paper. Both are good. Because where else are you going to get blue leather? Shit, they're just falling from the sky. Where'd he go? Oh, it's way up there. Alright. Let's find some stairs. Maybe outside? Sure, why not? Dumbasses, what you get for walking on the rail? No stairs, though. Oh, here they are. And another captain. Nothing cheap. Alright, let's see what was over here. Ooh, purple leather. Awesome. Or blue. That looked purple. Must be the lighting. That's disappointing. Now, so far from what I've seen of the recipes, they are pretty pricey. I still haven't been able to afford one from any of the vendors yet. So, while it may seem tedious, smashing all those pots really is important. And there is the exit portal. Now, when you're on an adventure, the end goal really is to find that exit portal. Because while you can leave at any time by opting to go back to your home island, you won't get credit for completing the adventure. And a lot of times quests and stuff specifically say complete, like complete one forest adventure, complete, you know, the daily adventure, stuff like that. And yes, the end portal is always guarded by a big bad. You can see it has a crown over the symbol. Don't shake your hammer at me. Right, now we got the good loot. This is a dark heart. I'll explain that in a minute. A mark of the whatever area this is. Root of the mountain. There you go. Root of the mountain. Oh, and I get his hammer. Beautiful. Where the hell did you come from? Alright. Now, at every end portal, you also get a big, beautiful blacksmith chest. Full of good loot. Oh, another Sky Peak Citadel stone. Come back here again another time. 500 knots. Excellent. Now is when you would have to decide, do I want to jump out the portal now and complete the adventure, or is there anything else I can do here? Let's see. No, nothing I can do in this particular one other than landmarks, but this one apparently didn't count. So we're going to hop out of here and we're going to build our own and see if that works. Let's see, that one's cooler. Oh, fox! That one gets it. Alright, and here you can see a rundown of what happened on your adventure. And then you want to empty out your inventory, organize all your loot. Alright, now the dark hearts, like I said a minute ago, these are used for making hard adventures. Like when you want to make one of these keystones, which is a portal to an adventure, you use these keystone fragments and you put them in the keystone oven. You have 3 different levels you can make. You have the light version, which is a really easy, simple adventure. Got the medium, which is a normal, average adventure. And then you've got the dark one, which is a hard adventure. And to make these, you need dark hearts along with these. Now we are going to make a medium one for our next adventure. Alright, and now we're going to empty out our inventory before we head out. I do my best to stay organized, but I could really use like a sign system like they had in Minecraft, so I could label all my chests. But that's alright. I have good memory. So much damn fabric dye, it's not even funny. Blue leather. Blue fabric. Blue metal. It looks like I need a new weapons chest. Alright, let's make a new chest. So we're gonna head over to our workbench. Got a forge, a workbench, and an anvil. Workbench is for furniture kind of stuff, or chests and doors and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna build a nice small chest. The anvil is for weapons and armor. And the forge is for, you know, metals and blocks and bars and woods and strips and straps and all that kind of stuff. Alright, got a new chest. Gotta put that down. And start up a second weapons chest. Alright, and now we're ready to go on our next adventure. So we're going to equip a new stone, the one we just made. Pop it into the portal. And off we go. Alright, and here we are in the forest adventure we just made the portal to. Now, this is a medium one, not a hard one, so you know there's no fog or anything blowing in our faces. In this biome, you don't have to worry about getting too hot or too cold. This is some sky steel ore. It's probably the most common ore in the game, I would have to say. At least in my experience so far. Alright, now we need to find some landmarks. Oop, and we're gonna fight a brown wolf. Sorry, wolf. You attacked first. Alright, you can see a cool house or castle, maybe, off in the distance. So we're gonna head that way. See if there's anything cool in here. Just some more sky steel. No biggie. Can harvest some mushrooms, which are food, and they're also one of the things you can turn in for quests a lot. This one right here, this one's cotton, so this will get you some cotton. These flowers give you fabric dye, sometimes. These I love, these are purple rocks. Give you purple rock blocks to build with. And we got some bandits. Yeah, they're still fighting with sharpstones. They don't stand a chance. Sharpstones are like the basic, when you're brand new, first thing, you have nothing else to use, you get sharpstones. The first things you use to chop stuff down, mine with, make your first tools out of, stuff like that. When you've lost it all and you've got nothing else, you've got sharpstones. And that can happen, because if you do die on adventures, you do drop your stuff. Not sure how that works completely yet, because I've only died once in this game, and that was when I was brand new, stupid newbie, and, you know, jumping in without any armor or weapons on, anything like that. But I have not died since, so I can't really tell you about that. Keeping these sheep locked up. Oh shit. Sorry, sheep. Sorry. Just trying to help. Now they're scared of me. Fuck. Run free, sheep. Run. Run free. Oh, they're scared and... Oh, poor sheep. I'm sorry. That's what I get for helping. I made a big mess in the middle of their town. Broke their water. The fuck? Where'd you come from? Hitting me with your torch? Come on. Didn't even have a weapon. Right, now let's see what's in the big one. Village crypts. And a chieftain. Excellent. Come on. At least he's got a damn sword. No match for my two-sword style. Oh wow, that was a pretty short crypt. Right to the end room. I've never seen that before. That's right, I hit you both at the same damn time. What are you gonna do about it? Even the chieftain's trying to run away. You've got no chance. That was pretty easy. More loot. Ooh. Cragstone Depths. Can use that one to go to the Cragstone Depths. Pretty cool. Maybe I'll do that in the next video. Treasure. And just like my character, I do jump up and down when I get treasure. Who doesn't? Alright, so I could just hop out the portal right now and end this adventure, but that's pretty quick. And I kind of wanted to show you guys an underground... I mean, I know this is technically underground, but like a cave type area You can mine ore and stuff like that. So we're gonna head back out into the wilderness and see if we can find something else. Alright, which direction? Let's go straight. Why not? Need a sword equipped here for night fighting. Skeleton running for his life. Oh, and the sun is rising. Very nice. You can see that. Not too shabby. Nice view. And I'm being attacked. Way to ruin the moment, bear. Take a moment to appreciate nature. Nature bites you in the ass. Real nice, bear. Real nice. Alright, and my health bar is now down to about half. So I'm going to grab some food. And you can see, while it is filling my health bar up, it's not bright like the rest of the health. That's because, oh, you can see right there. Build a campfire to rest and fully replenish your health. So I gotta go to my on-hand recipes and make myself a fire. Drop that on the ground and take a little nap. No, and just like that, my bar is back to full. Hit escape, and I'm back on my adventure. Oh, here we go. This is a nice little cavey area like I was talking about to show you guys. I like to leave torches to mark my way, since there's no sign system in this game. So in here we got a lot of sky steel. Got a little camp down there. Let's go say hi. Another one just hit me with his torch. Oh no, he's got a dagger too. Alright. Lucky for you. What the hell? I've never seen that before. Where did it go? I don't know what that was or where it went. Oh, duh, that was a torch without a flame. Ha! Alright, I'm quick. Alright, got a few knots. No treasure chest though. Make my way back up. Pick up my torch. Oh, over here you can see we've got some verdantite ore. That's the green one, as you can see, duh. I have a lot more sky steel than anything else, so that's why I'm skipping that one over. Although I really should be getting all that too, because even though each one is only 1 XP, it's still 1 XP more towards the next explorer's rank. Alright. And yes, you can harvest those crystals, but I like to leave them around because they glow and light up the area. I don't know what they're used for. I think you crush them and use them to color glass, something like that. gonna keep heading down, seeing what we can find. Usually some cool stuff. Another bear. Damn you, bear. Ouch. Come on. Alright, I don't want any bone, but I do need some pelts, so I'll take that. And just some more sky steel. So we'll go check out that other direction. Thanks. That's a bigger drop. More bears. More verdantite. Alright, I think that might be all that's down here. Take another quick look around. I'm pretty sure that was it. Alright, so now that I showed you guys that, we can head back to the portal and finish our adventure. Let's see. Straight ahead. Pretty crappy thief if all you got is a sharp stone. All I'm gonna say. Come on. You guys are the worst bandits ever. And you're their chief. You should be ashamed. Broke ass bandits. And they're sleeping on the job. They do have that cool sidestep move though. We don't get that. I don't know why we get that. Alright, back down into the crypt. Which are usually much longer and much more to explore, by the way, but it happens. Alright. And we're out. Sure did. Thanks for asking. Alright, so there you have it. Skysaga Infinite Isles, currently in alpha. Go sign up, check it out, come play. And thanks for watching my first video back. I really appreciate it.